Bianca.
Hi guys. So we're doing a balayage today. We have our Asian client over here with her dark hair, and we're taking her lighter and blonder. We're tracing over the same pieces. So I'm making her lighter that way. I'm not necessarily putting in too many more highlights because I don't want her to have a poor line of demarcation for the regrowth when it grows out. So I'm just tracing over the same highlights to get her blonder, opposed to adding in more and more and more highlights to get her blonder. So she's still going to be really contrasted. I'm using Redken Flash Lift with 25 volume at the bottom. Now I'm up to 30 at the top with Olaplex. We use just 1/16 ounce of Olaplex in all of my mixtures. And I'm almost done here, so you guys can see this top layer. I kind of do it how the hair falls.
I feel like typically on our demos we sometimes don't get to see the face frame or like those hairline pieces, so I think this is a nice, awesome close-up for you.
Yeah, totally. We normally start at the bottom, but so many people ask me about that top hairline, so I think this is a good alternative today.
Hi guys. Yeah, look how clean.
You know, you guys, I have this wet towel on my tray that I constantly wipe my brush on.
So this is the wet towel.
I'm using my Framer brushes. I use just a little bit of color on each stroke. And we like our highlights to go all the way to the root because she does have a lot of hair, but it's fine. So I want to kind of build dimension and volume also at this time. You guys have any questions?
We just have lots of people saying hello right now.
Hi guys, where are you guys from?
Tuning in. Let us know where you're watching from, guys. And as this is a shorter Olaplex live showing you just these hairline face frame pieces, I would ask any questions you might have for Bianca now so we can be sure to get to all of you.
Yeah, you guys. You guys can also direct message me after. If you guys wanted to see the before, we've been posting on my story, and I can send it also to Olaplex to post later or whatever if you guys want. So we have it going on my story, how we've been starting and stuff. So you guys can kind of follow the storyline on there, pause, watch this, and then go back to the story for all the final.
Yeah, we will post this afterwards on our Instagram story, you guys, so stay tuned. And we have Bianca tagged here already, Bianca Color, C-O-L-O-U-R. And it's kind of cool so you guys can see right from the get-go all of this sort of sculptural like balayage that Bianca does. This is pretty much what the finished product looks like. Saving the top hairline pieces for last.
You guys, I like to keep the hairline out and do it last because the hairs are more fine, so they can break a lot faster, easier, they lift quicker. So I like to keep it out until I'm all the way done with the whole head, and then I'll paint that up and then I'll heat it up.
It is an inside job.
Beautiful. We have people watching from Ireland, Austin,
Hi guys.
Phoenix.
Guys, should I teach a class in Ireland? I have so many followers out there.
You should definitely
Send
teach
me a
class.
direct message, I know, right? Send me a direct message and let me know if you want me to head out there.
Pamela wants to know, how do you keep the lightener from bleeding through or leaving spots on the root?
So, as you guys can see, I'm putting cotton down, but for areas, cotton right here. So I'm putting cotton down, but for up here, I'm not pushing through the hair. I'm letting it sit on top of the hair so it doesn't exactly bleed down under.
Got it. Look how clean Bianca's tray is.
Turn your head towards me. Perfect, tilt it away.
Watching from Zimbabwe, wow. So
I've never
cool.
been, I want to go.
Look how gorgeous this looks, you guys. Nice and bright.
Guys, just a little bit once again. I frame our brush.
Yeah. She's going over the pieces that are already highlighted.
Tracing over all the same highlights, creating brighter pieces in the existing blonde. We like her to stay a little golden. She doesn't like to be too ashy, which is nice because then you don't have to fight it so much when you're toning. And then it tends to fade nice and all that kind of stuff. So If you guys check out my bowl, my assistant is constantly stirring and constantly putting bleach on the side of the bowl for me so that I can grab it and just take a tad bit at a time. That's part of how I keep it so neat and tidy. I really like having the Olaplex in the lightener because it changes the consistency of the lightener a little bit. I'm using Redken Flash Lift 1 to 2 with 30 volume, and I have just a 16 ounce of Olaplex in it.
I like that too because many people obviously are just dipping their brush straight into the bowl, and I think that's a really important note of how your lines are so clean is that you're not even taking from the bowl, you're taking from a thin section on the side.
Yeah, and that's why it stays so neat and tidy, and otherwise the whole brush is being dipped in and it's kind of creating a mess. So for something so tedious like this, I like to keep it really clean and tidy. So that's why I do it the way I've been doing it.
Yes. Fahima says, come to Zimbabwe and do a workshop.
I would love to. Contact me, send me a DM or an email. I'll get in touch for sure. I would love to.
Yes, Gloria, these are highlights, balayage highlights. Thank you. And Bianca is laying down some of the cotton on the other pieces.
You guys, so the cotton prevents bleeding when I lay the new section down like that. Alright, you guys, we're moving to the top. So she likes something a little more ribbony, a little chunkier, if you will, in the front. So, you guys can see the old pattern, obviously. I like to stagger it so these don't line up perfectly, otherwise it begins to look too almost methodical and as if you were doing like a cookie cutter highlight.
Yeah.
So I like to kind of place it where I want the hair to fall. Hello? So I'm going close to the hairline over here because she likes that ribboning piece to fall around her face.
Beautiful. Amy wants to know what can she do for her dry hair?
For your dry hair, well, have you tried the Olaplex number 4 and 5? The Olaplex 4 and 5 is really nice because it has a little bit of the 3, the take home in it, but it's good because the conditioner is really moisturizing. So it's good for stuff that's dry because as you guys know, Olaplex, number 3 and then the 1 and 2 in the salon are just focused for the inside of the hair, not so much the exterior cosmetic slip. So it's nice that we now have the 4 and 5 because it really allows that silky texture to start happening.
I used the shampoo and conditioner this morning in my hair.
I love it, yeah.
Super shiny and super soft.
And Eva just got her color done, so that's great.
She's fresh.
Alright, you guys, last few up here.
Amy says she just ordered it. Yay!
Good, good.
That was fast.
I know, you guys, and now they're selling it in Sephora, right? For our clients and everything, so it's easy access when they're not with you. You don't have to worry about if they, if they come in for their highlights every 6 months or so, they're obviously going to need some shampoo and conditioner in between. So it's nice that it's convenient for them to just pick it up at any nearby Sephora, mall, whatever, So you guys, I've been teaching balayage classes and I let people come and shadow me for the day. So if any of you guys want to come, watch, hang out for the day, go ahead, send me a DM, I'll show you how I use my Olaplex tricks, my balayage tricks, all that kind of stuff. And then I'm just deciding where I want to teach my next class.
So many choices.
Send me an email, send me a DM if you want me to come to you. Alright, you guys, I have it a little thicker. What's that?
So pretty.
I have it a little thicker in the tips, a little juicier, get that brighter ribbon going on. And And then I keep it a little less thick and a little less dense on top because I don't want it to get too streaky and I don't want any bleed marks. Alright, last highlight on top, you guys. So as you can see, I've been doing a double pattern the whole way, but this is just such a small chunk, and there's highlights here and there's highlights here, so you don't always have to do two because you've been doing two. So I'm just going to pop one right in here.
Gorgeous. It's nice to see a lot of clients embracing more of a warmer tone as well.
I'm loving that. Yeah, because you know what? Like, ash is out. Warm gold tones are really in right now. Sandy gold tones are in right now, so I'm all about it.
If you want to know what's in, ask Bianca. She knows. She knows what's in. So, okay, warm and gold, got it. Check. Look how beautiful and flawless. And I know you guys love to see this hairline area. Let's see some hearts on the screen if you're excited to see the hairline. Tiffany wants to know, do you ever come to Utah?
I don't, but I know Denver's not Utah, but I might be doing a class in Denver, which is close by.
Yes, we know that Denver is not Utah, for sure. But
if you own a salon or work in a salon, contact me and I can arrange something for Utah. I would love to.
Yay, so many hearts. Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, I'm pretty excited too.
It's close.
And you guys can already see where her existing highlights are, and that's where Bianca's just going to paint right over. And with confidence, knowing the volumes that she's working with and knowing she has Olaplex to help ensure the hair, always using best judgment and practices of course. We got Rachel back there.
Hey.
Rachel on the ones and twos. You guys clap it up. Rachel's been with me 3 years almost.
Wow.
Tilt your head back, all the way back. So you guys, instead of crouching into weird, crazy positions, have your client help you out. It's what, 5 minutes of her life. She can tilt her head back and stuff so that you get a perfect angle on those highlights instead of trying to crouch and turn and this and that and whatever, and then you don't really get the angle that you need. If you guys don't have an assistant, you can still do this. You just clip this up.
Tiffany says, I have a salon in Utah, would love to have you come. Tiffany, go ahead and email Bianca. It's just the way her handle is spelled, except with an S at the end. So Bianca Colors, COLOURS @gmail.com.
Totally. And I have the email button on my homepage on Instagram. That's
yes.
easy too.
So you have.
Are we on Instagram or Facebook?
We're on Facebook.
Okay.
Do you ever do glosses in between clients' balayage appointments?
Definitely. I have a lot of my clients come in for that. Especially if they want to be ashy, you know, that stuff is gonna fade. So definitely have to tone it up in between appointments. And you know, it's a good way to keep the clients coming back, keep you making money, keep the client happy, all that good stuff. You guys, so I like to do these, like, as you can see, they're finer highlights, baby lights, compared to the rest of the head. The hair, you know, hair is delicate, it's fine. You want it to be ribbony, but you don't want it to be chunky, especially in the hairline.
How juicy that's getting.
Alright, you guys, get the tips a little wetter.
And you kind of just like bring that back and lay it on top of the other
Yes,
cotton.
just kind of where the hair wants to fall. As if you were just pulling her hair back for styling, whatever. Just kind of let it be. You don't want to pull it down and then have these wrinkled on top of each other. You want it to kind of fall where it wants to. Alright, you guys. Head up a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so once again, she does like it ribbony, a little heavier in the front up in here and stuff. She wants that money piece. So, let's get it in. You guys, keep your brush really clean, just a little bit. Keep wiping it so it's clean. If you guys can't see, I'm wiping it literally between every single stroke that I'm taking before I grab.
Pamela wants to know, are you holding that section straight out from her head, or are you directing it back as you're painting?
I'm painting it back. I'm angling it kind of where the hair would fall. If you guys could see what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm pulling it. So once again, I'm going to let this fall back as you guys saw me pull the other strand just beneath me. So you want to make sure that there's cotton over these highlights so you don't have little tiger stripes going across them or anything. You want to make sure everything's covered. Beautiful. So, just let it fall.
Alright, you guys, other side. It looks so good, thank you.
Thanks.
Happy client.
You guys can check out her Instagram if you guys want to see her daily wear and tear, because you guys know it always looks different when you leave the salon than when they style it on their own at home and stuff. So what's your Instagram handle?
Kalina Fox. It's Kellya Fox.
And we'll tag her on my Instagram so you guys can just click the link and check her out.
It's always nice to see the hair in action.
Yeah, like in real
Afterwards.
life, because you know, it's always different when you style it yourself at home, opposed to when your stylist does it and all that kind of stuff. So we'll have Madison style her up today, but it's good to check her out, give her a follow, see how her hair is. She's always traveling, so you guys can be jealous of her luxurious lifestyle. Speaking of traveling, you guys, Olaplex is in Sephora. So I actually went to Sephora press day about a month ago or so, 2 months maybe now, in France. So I went to go to France for Olaplex. So thanks Olaplex for my first time ever.
So fun.
Yeah, so cute. Eva, you just went, right?
I just did. Yes, I did.
So cute.
It was so fun. Everything, it's like everywhere you go is beautiful.
Why is
Just
it
like-
so cute?
Okay, it's ridiculous.
Totally.
No, this is Redken Flash Lift, right?
Redken
Not
Flash
a clay
Lift,
lightener.
Not a clay lightener. You guys, I'm allergic to bleach, so this is the only one I'm kind of tolerable to. So I'm using it. I like it 1 to 2, so it tends to stay really wet. And everyone always asks me, how do you, keep it from not drying out and this and that. So I'm pretty quick with the highlights, 1. And 2, when we're done, we bag it up. I get a bag from Salon Centric, and we trap in the heat with the bag. And then we diffuse on the exterior. I like a Seidu blow dryer, and I use a YS Park little diffuser sock. You guys will see. I'll post on my story and stuff when we're done here. Okay, last little piece. I don't want this to be too chunky because I don't want her to have this just long little chunk. So I am still gonna highlight and not chunk out this whole piece. But I'll put a few in this little bit.
What developer are you using?
So I started with 25 on the nape. As I worked my way up, I bumped it up a little bit stronger, a little bit stronger, a little bit stronger. So now we're at 30 volume. I usually don't go higher than 30 volume. No need to really, because I keep it really wet. So having it 1 to 2 is quite nice because it does stay really juicy all throughout the process.
Tracy, I would go ahead and go on Bianca's Instagram, Bianca Color, because she always tags the products that she's using there, and it's a great way to just see all of her tips and tricks. Robin says, you work so effortlessly and fluidly. Love watching you.
Thank you, guys. All right, you guys, so we'll be posting on my story. We're going to bag this up. Do you guys want to see her bag it up? Okay, so let's
Bag it up.
We got a bag.
Look how pretty this is. I'm going to give you guys a look at the back before they bag it up. So pretty. Got to get that cotton in. We don't want the bag to touch that.
Yeah, so the reason why we put the cotton, we're like, why do you put cotton on the top if you're not laying more hair down? Because we're putting plastic on, so when she turns her head or moves, you don't want it to smear the highlight across all the hair.
Exactly.
So Rachel's really good at this. She's better than me at bagging it up now. Bag it up.
She bags it up.
these tiny little like pin curl clips that I got from beauty school and just clip the bags with that.
Vintage.
Yeah, you know. And then I am, even though she had blonde on the tips, I still want them to get blonder, so I am going to bag up the bottom. So we just kind of rip the bag apart and clip it all the way down in here, so that even if we aren't necessarily heating up the tips, I still don't want it to dry out.
Wow.
She's got long hair.
Wow. This is beautiful.
Right, you guys. So now we just get a blow dryer and diffuser, any type of blow dryer, any diffuser you like, heat it up wherever you find necessary. So since we did a root retouch, obviously, we're definitely going to get the roots lighter. And then I think for, you know, a large majority of the time we'll kind of do all over, because she has made it very clear that she does want all of it to be lighter and not just her roots or regrowth retouch.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for Bianca
Alright, you guys.
for doing this for us today. Don't forget to follow Bianca if you're not already at Bianca Color, BIANCACOLOUR. Send her an email if you want to shadow her or have some classes.
Totally. And then you guys can follow my story, follow along. We tag the client, we tag the products we use, so it should be easy for you guys. And then we'll also show you guys how we tone and how we finish up with the Olaplex treatment, Olaplex 4 and 5 shampoo and conditioner, and toning.
Fantastic.
Bye guys. Thanks for coming.